In matrimonial disputes, you have to be very careful, especially as a husband, of what is going on in the court. And sometimes odds can really go against you in many different ways, shapes, and forms. You have to be careful before making any submissions, or especially facing pressure tactics, not just from opposing counsels but also from the court itself. Very recently, this husband client consulted me, said a high court judge in an appeal against a divorce decree granted in his favor by the family court. The wife comes in appeal, the high court judge, complete disregard of principles of natural justice, calls both parties to the high court judge's chamber, and in isolation without lawyers being present, forces the husband to agree to a settlement, and that too in such atrocious ways, without even agreeing to a proper agreeable lump sum alimony amount, because the family court did not fix any alimony for the husband, for the wife. The court says you must agree, and then the husband was amenable to a settlement amount, but the court says first you return her jewelry. And now the husband tells me he's in this fix. If I give her jewelry now, which is technically my jewelry, my family's jewelry, but she has a claim over it because it's her stridhan. Well, let's not go into that in this particular video. We want to keep it short. But if I give this, she makes an even more atrocious claim of alimony. And that's obviously, we knew what's going to happen. I gave him advice on how to tackle the situation, and he took the right steps. He later told me that he was able to kind of avoid severe consequences. But for a high court judge to call you inside the chamber, get you to agree to something, and then note in your order that the party has agreed to this, it is complete, I must say, absurdity. Things like this happen very so often, and you have to be very careful, stand your ground. And, unfortunately, the advocate representing the husband in this situation was not vocal about the fact that this atrocious thing took place. What are the lessons? Be very careful of you being pressurized into things that you don't want to do in matrimonial disputes, especially if you're a husband.